Turning down money from Washington, too. The governor of South Carolina is saying no also, and many people are wondering why. Just today, we learned South Carolina's unemployment rate is now at 10.4%. That's the second highest in the nation and the highest that state has seen in more than a quarter century. National political correspondent Jessica Yellen spoke to Governor Mark Sanford today. She's following the money for us in Columbia, South Carolina. So what is he thinking, Jessica, turning down all that money?
I know, Campbell, you'd think that given the state's unemployment rate, the governor would want as much stimulus money as he could get. But no, he says he's standing up for fiscal discipline. And so he's become the only governor in the nation to say that he wants to reject or redirect all of the stimulus money at his discretion. That adds up to about $700 million. His overall point is that the U.S. has to stop spending money it doesn't have. And he's even making some pretty extreme comparisons. He says that the U.S. is headed for a third world style economy if we don't make some changes. And he compares the U.S. even to Zimbabwe. That's a country where the fiscal crisis is so extreme that last year their inflation rate was 11.2 million%. Let's listen to the governor.
What you're doing is you're buying into the notion of if we just print some more money that we don't have, send it to different states, we'll create jobs. If that's the case, then why isn't Zimbabwe a rich place? Why isn't Zimbabwe just an incredibly prosperous place? Because they're printing money they don't have to send it around their different, I don't know the towns in Zimbabwe, but I mean, that same logic is being applied there with little effect.
Back here in South Carolina, the Constitution allows, or the rules now allow, the state legislature to override the governor's decision. Eventually, they could hold a vote and decide to take back that stimulus money, Campbell.
And Jessica, I know there's a racial component to this. The governor is taking some heat from some very powerful African-American lawmakers, isn't he?
Yes, that's right, because a lot of the poorest communities in this state are African-American neighborhoods. And one of the leading lawmakers, Representative James Clyburn, has said rejecting this money is really a slap in their face. The suggestion, bottom line, is that the governor doesn't want to take money that helps black communities. Now, other critics are saying, look, this is just his attempt to position himself as a fiscal conservative and get national attention so that he could run for president in 2012. I asked him today if he plans to run, and he says he's not ruling anything out or anything in. He does reject both of those criticisms starkly. He insists that this is just about holding down the debt, standing up for fiscal discipline. Campbell.
All right, Jessica Yellen for us tonight. Jessica, thanks. And we should